Hi guys, it's Gummy Mummy here. I'm going to review episode 2 of season 6 of Game of Thrones. Such a good episode. Such a good episode. Wow. There wasn't even a battle in this one, and I was like, with so much of it. We were straight in with Bran doing his foreseeing with the three-eyed raven, or before seeing, because he got to see his dad and his uncle Benjen and his auntie Lyanna before, because I don't think he ever met her anyway. I think I'm pretty sure she died before he was even born. So that was quite cool for him, but he had to be pulled out of the whole thing. Because the three-eyed raven guy turned around and said, "Look, if you stay here, you're not going to be able to get out or sort of thing. You could die here, or it's just going to be a waste of time, really, because you've got so much to learn." I think he's there to learn all these little where everyone ties in. I think I'm starting mainly my main theory is he's going to learn that Jon Snow is actually half Targaryen. Now, my thoughts on this, and I know a lot of people out there agree, is that Lyanna could be Jon Snow's mother. And there was a whole thing with Rhaegar. Now, Robert cried rape, but that could have been jealousy because, Robert was in love with her. And maybe she just didn't feel the same way. Like they grew up like brothers or something. Brother and sister, because he was Ned's friend. So I think that was more that. Or maybe the Bad King raped Lyanna. Or some people are coming up with this theory that the Mad King might have raped Tyrion and Cersei and Jaime's mother, and that Tyrion is actually the Mad King's son. That might be because Tywin, when he died, turned around to Tyrion and said, "Son of mine." Now, I think that was more disgusting, because even though Tyrion is just like Tywin, but just not evil, maybe that's what Tywin went. I think he was just more disgusted, just like disowning him sort of thing myself. So, I don't know, but it was quite interesting how the Child of the Forest told Mira that Bran isn't going to be there forever, that he's just got to learn this stuff and then he's got jobs to do, and I think his main jobs to be somehow, I don't know, maybe Morgan's involved, I don't know, but he's going to turn round to the people and get the people of the South to unite against what the fuck is coming from behind the wall, because they're going to have to at some point if there's any of them left by then, because they're all too busy killing each other, really. Jon is still dead when we cut to him for the first time, and the wildlings take back the wall from Thorne, and Ollie with his little resting bastard face, honestly. I felt for Ollie. I felt for Ollie when he first came to that wall. I was like, this poor little kid, he's been through the shit. He's had to watch his mum get sliced. He's had to watch his dad get battered. He had to watch his entire village. And then he got pulled out by, a Thenn, who he thought was probably going to have him for breakfast or something. And told to run to the wall, so thinking that they might have chased him the whole way there. Papping himself. I felt for this kid, and now I don't want to punch him in the face. He's just got one of them faces like Joffrey had, he's just fake constantly. Yeah, I know what's going on. I kind of hope that one more meets him. Actually, no, it was funny how the one Night's brother of the Night's Watch just decided, I'm going to send a crossbow at the biggest guy, and that happens to be a giant, and the giant just went, swung him around like a dead cat into a wall, and then splattered him and left him skid mark of blood and shit all over the floor. That was fun. And talking of smashing faces, the mountain, or the dead mountain dude, whatever balls he's coming up with, it's the mountain. We know it's the mountain. Just this whole zombie thing behind the helm. I think he's taking his oath literally, like anyone who says anything bad about Cersei, like the guy that was whipping out his cock when she did the Walk of Atonement sort of thing. And when he was having a piss, it didn't take more than 4 fingers to hold it. I don't know if they used a prosthetic to film that, or fair play to the actor. So yeah, I think he's literally just taking it seriously. Anyone who says anything bad about Cersei, he's just going to smash them up. And the Lannister soldiers were like, please don't start. Please don't. I've worked on the doors myself. I worked in security. One time I had to throw someone out of the club, and that's exactly what my face was like. Oh, please don't start. Oh, please, I love you. If you're gonna have it, we're gonna have it. But I'd rather you didn't. And I think the relief when the mountain turned around and just went back upstairs with Cersei was like, I bet your ass was like. So that was fun, and then we cut to the kind of flow between Tommen and Jaime. Tommen saying why he barred his mother from the funeral was because the Half Sparrow wouldn't let her in the Sept. And then Jaime and the Sparrow, that was quite an interesting pull of power right there. They are kind of magnetic forces, aren't they, really? Because Jaime's very, well, not so much vain anymore, especially with hand missing, but he's very blingy and materialistic. Maybe that's a Lannister in him. But the Half Sparrow's none of that. He was just like in this filthy potato sack of a robe, not giving a and then he's like, yeah, I'm poor, but I've got more power than you now. Like, that was quite interesting, and I think Jaime realised that. He's going, we're going to have to do something about this. And then Tommen and Cersei. I don't know how I felt about that scene. It was quite sweet, and he was like, I'm really sorry, can you help me, and all this. And it's like, yeah, but look, your mother helped Joffrey, and look what happened there. You know, she has got the prediction where 3 of her kids are going to die. She's not exactly a lead model, you know. And then we went to Tyrion in Marine, having his drinking and knowing stuff. I did like that. He is the god of tits and wine. He really is. I love Tyrion. How can you not love Tyrion? Tyrion, you don't love Tyrion, you just need to leave the planet. Just go live on the moon or something. And when he was unchaining the dragons, and his little scene with the story where he's almost telling like a bedtime story, isn't he? About how he wanted a dragon for his name day when he was a kid, and he asked his uncle, and then his dad broke his heart by saying all the dragons had died 100 years ago. But I did love the line, I'm here to help, don't need the help. Please don't need the help. And I did notice as well, the dragons, maybe it was just my eyes, I don't know, but after they've been chained up for so long, Rhaegal was green, and Viserion was white, and now they both seem kind of grey, so maybe that's just being underground, or maybe it's just the bad lighting down there. Maybe we'll see when if they get out of that cavern type thing. Oh, sorry. Right. We're back to Arya, who's she's off now, back to me training to be an assassin. Yay! Oh, thank God. I couldn't stand any more of that whinging. Well, not so much whinging off her, the whinging off the other girl. I do something about her. I don't know. She irritates me. So yeah, she's off back with no one to learn to be, no one so that she can kill everyone. I don't know. That's going to be cool. Roose is dead. I did love how we had the ironic death of having the same death as Robb Stark. I was kind of waiting for Ramsay to say the Lannisters send their regards. I really was. Was anyone else doing that? Was it just me? I was like, that was ironic, that. The bit with Walder and the baby. See, I wasn't so shocked. Everyone else, I had people messaging me saying, help, I've just seen this scene. And it's like, yeah, but you've seen on fucking season 2. Loads of the baby kids were killed. There was a baby knifed in the brothel. We've seen the baby nearly get taken by a White Walker. We've seen a baby get taken by a White Walker and then spring, and then it's dead, and then it's got blue eyes and everything and become a White Walker and all that jazz. So that shocked you, really? I think it would have been more upsetting, that scene, if there was just been one loud, shrill cry from the baby that just stopped dead, and all you hear is the dogs going nom 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 nom. That might have pulled on me a bit more, but plus I knew it was coming anyway. I did actually know it was coming because I saw a meme from some Americans yesterday, so yeah, I kind of knew that was coming. I didn't know Roose was coming. I didn't know he was going to kill his dad. That's one way to deal with your daddy issues, I suppose, but yeah, is Ramsay now going to march to the wall, do we reckon, with the Karstarks? Because that Karstark, the new Lord Karstark, didn't seem that shocked when Ramsay killed his dad. I think he knew about that was coming beforehand. The Maester looked shocked. I don't think he was coming. But he's shit scared of Ramsay anyway. I think everyone is. But that Karstark guy, he was like, that's your Lord and Master. So yeah, I think they're in cahoots. So I think they might head to the wall. And in which case, if he does, I hope one eats him. That's a giant, in case you're wondering. So then we went to Sansa, learning that her sister is alive, or she was alive. Last time Brienne saw her anyway. She wasn't dressed like a lady, not that she would be. And she forgives Theon. He decides he's going to take a horse and head back, I think, to the Iron Islands. He says home. And some people are thinking it might be Winterfell he means. But no, I think because the next episode, a lot of people have seen on the episode guide, it says Ramsay gets a gift. I don't think that gift's going to be Theon. Or maybe it is and he kills him. I don't know. I kind of hope Theon makes it. Because I kind of hope he gets to the moot and takes back the Iron Islands and everything. And Pike and for the Greyjoys for what is dead may never die. But I don't think he will. I think it's... I don't know. I think someone's going to catch him and he's going to end up back at Winterfell. I don't think he's going to want to end up back at Winterfell. I think he just is. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see anyway. So Balon's dead as well, who by default did technically win the War of Five Kings. He was right there because he was the last one left alive. So we'll have to wait and see there. And then we went to see Davos for the build-up for the last scene. Yeah, that was cool. I did like Davos's line, like, if the gods don't work for you, fuck them. It's not what the gods do, it's what you do. So yeah. And then she was all, oh, I haven't got the power. And then suddenly, I've got the power, She-Ra, He-Man. And she was just like, I think she didn't realise it worked, because she left the room, and Tormund left the room. And I think the thing that's going to be the most hilarious scene next week is Tormund when Jon walks out that room. Cause that's going to be some funny shit. I'm sorry, but that's going to be hilarious. There's going to be a lot of effing and blinding going on. More than one of my videos anyway. I swear like a trooper. I always have, I always will. If you don't like it, feel free to unsubscribe if you subscribed in the first place. If you don't like it, feel free to watch another channel. This is the internet. I'm 34 years old. If I want to swear, I will fucking swear. So, that being said, Tormund will probably have a few choice swear words to say next week. He'll be fucking I know I would. Come on, your mate's dead. Some witch woman tries saying, "Oh, I'll try and bring him back. I don't know if I will." And then you walk out the room. They walk out the room, and you're like, right, well, what do we do now then? Because if you do see in the trailer, if you did watch the trailer, Tormund's giving this whole speech how I thought he'd be the man to lead us, blah blah blah. I think he's saying all that before Jon walks out the room. I think that's my theory anyway. So yeah, next week we shall see, won't we? And hopefully, I won't waffle on as much in my video. I'm getting better, I think. I've just got out of the shower, so my hair's all... This is the 4th time I've recorded this video, because twice my camera fell, and the 3rd time, someone rang on the phone. So this is my 4th time looking. This is the one going on YouTube now. I'm done enough. So, I will say chin chin. We've only another week to go. But I do have episode of RuPaul's Drag Race to review before then. So, I will see you soon. I will try and do another video, a bit more personal one. Because I've had people asking me why I'm a gummy mummy now. Because I did mention on one of my videos, I'd do a video on why I'm a gummy mummy. So, I will get into that at some later date. It does involve some narcotics. More than some, and a whole lot of drinking going on, and a whole lot of just basically 15 years of just being a madhead. And then when I got pregnant, I had my kids. Basically, I had the kids taking the calcium out of my body like straws whilst they were still in the womb. Which basically has left me with bad bones and no teeth. Long story short, there you go, I don't have to do the video now. You were all asking. Right, boys and girls, I will see you soon. Enjoy. Mwah. And, yeah, what is dead may never die.